Hello and welcome, my name is Ahura, and this is my Let's Play series of Distant Worlds Universe. We are playing as the Slukens of the Huron Empire. And I got a couple of comments that I just wanted to touch. It's from, again, from Black Fire Dragon the 13th. The first comment was about this, the system, the diodes. He just noticed that right after I sent my spy out to find these guys, we actually found it with an exploration ship, so that happens once in a while. And that just reminds me that we need to send out our intelligence agent again. And who don't we know where are yet? We don't know where these guys are, so let's send him there. And can we get the galaxy map? Yeah, so let's try that. And I noticed that our fleet admiral is actually waiting at home, so let's send him out to the attack fleet. And that's the other thing I wanted to look at. Our attack fleet. If we can just find it here. Our flagship, because Fire Dragon also pointed out that we actually had bombardment weapons on this ship, as well as a lot of other nice new tech, better lasers, better tractor beam. We have fleet targeting and fleet countermeasures, which will help out the whole fleet, and countermeasures, damage control, enhanced armor, better hyperdrive, and all that good jazz. And it's also a very protected ship, which makes it perfect for a flagship, since your admirals will be on this ship. So that just helps the chances that he'll actually survive. So I just wanted to touch on that. But on the other, besides that, we want to see what we want to do in this episode. So as we know, there's a Sluken system, a Sluken planet here with just under a billion Slukens. And we also have found a Sluken planet up here with about 650 million. And we do have some of these Xenox down here. Oh, and we actually lost a ship up here. Oh, we'll find out what that was. So anyway, as I was saying, we have these three systems that we can send some troops to. And I think I'm gonna go with this Sluken planet up here, just because the best way to take over planets with your own race is colonization. But sorry, we are still a bit away from getting this. Still need to finish the planetary governance and then go for this, which is a rather big project size compared to the normal size. It's 1920 compared to the normal size of 240, so it's a bit of time away. So I think I'm gonna take this planet over and then save this planet, which are reserved because it's inside our sphere of influence, so other people can't take this planet without going to war with us. So I'm gonna take this, add it to our empire, and then maybe see about getting this one if our reputation isn't too low. And then I'll save this planet for when we can actually send a colony ship there. So let's just get the time pass. So what I'm actually gonna do now that the Dominator fleet is ready, I'm gonna send it up to that system just to make sure that there aren't any pirates in the way. And then I'm gonna send the invasion fleet for refueling, and I think 900 troops is enough to take over the planet. And we got some money from the Xenox, so thank you for that. And might as well prepare a defense fleet for that system in advance, so let's go do that. We wanna say make a couple of the borders, let's say 6. And 4 destroyers for now, and we can always add to that if there's a lot of pirate activity up there. Might get him home to repair. And we'll add that to a new fleet. And what's the planet called again? It's called Yephunia. That's easy to say. Yephunia defense fleet. Oh. So now that will be ready once we take over the system. And let's send these guys here too. They are far enough behind that we can get them to turn around if the system has problems. And we have also found a pirate bay up here. Space up here. It's about a rather big one, so we might want to wait a bit. We do have 1500 firepower, but I think I want to wait for the next ship size, which we just got there. And then do some redesigning, and hopefully we'll have some ships that can take a bit more punishment before we go take this one, because we will probably lose a ship or two if we don't do that. We are having a bit of problem with pirates down here. We'll probably lose this mining station, so we'll just retire it so they don't take it over. And we will have to build a new mining. We'll just queue one up. And we got a new fleet admiral. Nice. Oh, and he has fighter, sporting, assault strength, ship energy savings, and hyperjump speed. Okay, we'll just save him for now. Oh, we also have a lot of captains kicking around. But we'll save him for now. I don't want to risk him on one of the defense fleets or the... so I'll just save him for now, and we'll probably be building another attack fleet sometime in the near future. But let's actually get these captains out, so we can see what they're all about. We'll just put them on some Dominator ships, which are our destroyers, and they are also, or they are all in defense fleet. Maybe we can add them to. We can't move them now, but we'll probably move them to the attack fleet if they're any good. And the attack fleet is almost there. So let's go see. It's rather small planet. Actually, it's not even a system. It's only one planet. Or it's a system, but it's not really a very big system. What we might want to think about. I wanna send out. Want to send out an exploration ship to look at the planets around it, just to see if we can find some fuel in the vicinity. Oh, and we found a ruin. Let's investigate. Oh, someone was there before us. So let's go see. Yeah, there was a bit of pirates, but it's not a big deal. So let's just send our invasion fleet right in. And is the defense fleet ready? It is actually ready. So let's just get them up here. Oh, it's not ready. I was a bit quick on that. Oh, and our transports are here. Oh, and let's actually wait on that. They are getting raided right now. And they do have a lot of troops. Oh. Oh, not that much. Hopefully we can take over that. Oh, our leader increased his military ship construction speed. So we completed the research in planetary governance. So now we can build some buildings that reduce corruption, but we'll probably wait a bit for that. This should all be moving up here. And damn, we have a lot of money kicking around. Over 1 million. So that's nice. That means we can expand without thinking about the economy. too much. Because you do expand to increase your economy, but what you need to think about is that that it's also expensive to defend your planet. So and let's send in the attack fleet or invasion fleet now that there's no one on the. Actually, seems to have no troops at all. So this will be pretty easy, I guess. And more pirates. He didn't know what he was going into. And we took over the planet. And let's just see how our reputation... It's still satisfactory, so that's alright. Let's go in and look at this planet. So we have 686 Slukens, or million Slukens. And they are a bit angry about the conquest, but that will go away. They're terrified of recent pirate raids, but now that we are here, that is a thing of the past. Wanna look at the troops. We wanna station a couple of these just to make sure that that they won't have problems with pirates. Let's just station 4, and we'll pick the last ones up. And let's send these guys home to refuel. Refuel all ships at the Huron Hive. So let's go to the... Now we need to find that defense fleet. Yes, and we'll set it in defensive, defend the system, and home base this planet. And we'll start building a... We'll just start with a medium spaceport for now. And we'll may wanna change that to a big one later on. And we'll just send the attack fleet to repair, or not repair, refuel. I think these guys can take care of this system for us now. Oh, and I just want to remember to actually automate this defense fleet. Oh, and our construction ships need some work. Let's get them out and about. So we want to sort by distance. We already have a ship out doing this, so... Is this a good planet? Actually, this is a rather good planet, so let's mine that. What else do we need? Is there anything we still have none of at the strategics? We still have no dilithium crystals. We won't need them for a bit, but we might as well start looking for them. We found something right down here. Let's go to the target. This is a rather good source, but it's kind of on the edge here. But let's just build a station here anyway. We might lose it, but yeah, we'll just try it out. So we expanded our borders once again. And this time we added some Slukens. Let's have a look at our colonies right now. So at the Huron Hive we have 23 million, billion, which is the max, and a lot of luxury resources, as well as a few bonus resources. They are pretty happy with me right now, which is nice. You don't need to have happy population once you reach maximum population. So you can actually go ahead and tax these a fair bit more, but I just like to have a buffer so that when we go into war or something else happens, they won't get mad right away. What else here? It's of course we're Sluken, so we won't have as much war readiness. We have 20% higher regeneration. We have chromium, which gives a 5% development bonus, and we have equestrian skin, which provides +5 strength bonus to the new recruits here. And then we have recreation and medical facilities, which give a +7. So definitely remember to put on that at your space stations. This really helps out. And we have Fleet Spice, which is the third of our race bonus. What's called resources, which gives a +5 happiness bonus. So that's why we can tax them this much and still make them happy. So we also took over the rental system a while ago, and still no Slukens here, I'm afraid. I hope that we'll be able to move in some Slukens here, because as long as we are enslaving this race, they won't really grow. And I don't think that we could resettle, or we'll keep on enslaving and just hoping that at some point some Slukens will get here. Yeah, and then the last planet, about 700 million Slukens, and once they get over the fact that we took them over and the pirates minus ticks off and we built the space station, they'll probably start growing at a steady pace too. So we finished our weapons research. What do we want to get into here? I think we want to get into I think I want to get into armored ground assault, just so I can start building up some troops for when I eventually will go to war. And then I think I'm gonna go for tactical interceptors, just so we have the potential to build carriers. I'm not sure if we'll actually be able to get those with the size ship we have right now, but at least we'll have the technology ready. And speaking of sizes of ships, we actually just got the 4th size increase, which means we should probably go and do some redesign of our ships. So let's do that. Okay, what do we want to add here? So, sorry, we want to add some extra armor to those, and we probably also want an extra reactor if we want to add extra weapons. And then let's add some more weapons. What do we want? A couple of extra combustion missiles, just so they can start doing some damage from afar. Wouldn't be the worst thing. Let's give them a couple of more engines so they will be a bit quicker. And what else do we want? Oh, we want to make sure they don't get boarded. We have lost a couple of ships to boarding, so let's add a couple of HAB modules, just so so it won't be too easy to take them over. Let's add some more higher power, maybe a couple of extra torpedoes. Then we need some life support. And let's just top it off with armor. So now we have these escorts at 140 firepower and a bit better protection, both with extra armor and some extra boarding defense strength. And I think they're about the same speed they were before, but with a lot of extra stuff on, so I think this is alright. Is there anything... Oh, we need combat targeting on these guys. I forgot to add that last time, apparently. So let's take one of those armor off again. Just want to make sure I didn't forget anything else. Nope. Oh, and we may actually want to buff their range a bit. So let's add some fuel cells. We'll just take off one of these torpedoes. So now they can have a bit longer range. Yeah, and we'll just go down on armor again. It always ends up being armor that you pick on, because you don't want to get rid of too much firepower. So I think this is good for now. It's not as powerful, but I would like it to be able to at least go to the edges of our empire and back. So we'll go with this. And it's not a revision anymore. So let's save that. And we'll upgrade the frigate here. Again, not a revision. It already has combat targeting, so I must have forgot the escort last time. So what do we want to add here? Again, we may need one more reactor, but let's just start adding some weapons. This is the border, so we want stuff that takes care of the shields so they can get in and board. Let's add some extra blasters. So now we at 100 and... yeah, we definitely need another reactor. And we'll probably also need life and hab when we get to the maximum size. And now we need some speed. A little bit more speed so we can catch up with the ships. Can we fit in one more engine actually? Then just take one shield off. Oh, and we also want to look at this. So let's take one engine and get some extra fuel on those. We want to go to 275, 6 up. So let's take one blaster off and one armor. So these don't have that much firepower, but they have a quite nice boarding strength. So hopefully soon we'll start to see them taking over pirate ships, so we can disassemble them for the technology. So I believe that is a wrap on that one. Let's look at the destroyer. What do we want here? We want some extra torpedoes. And we want to bolster the range of these. Do we want a couple of... we need one life and hab. I think I'm gonna add a couple of extra hab just to get some extra boarding defense. And then we want to look at the speed a bit. And how are we for energy use? We actually need to add a reactor. So now we are oversized by 15. Let's take off one torpedo. And we are at size. So how does this look? Definitely have enough power. 121 firepower isn't too much. So they aren't much stronger than the cruisers actually, or the escorts actually right now. But this will have to do. They are rather long range, so that also helps with taking over stations and stuff like that. You stay away from the powerful close-up weapons. So I think we'll go with that for now. And let's see if we can actually fit a cruiser into our new size. So we'll manually upgrade this to a Mark IV. And there's nothing on this, so we need to add a hyperdrive, we need to add combat, we need to add some armor, we need to add a couple of shields. What else do we need? It has fuel. Maybe we want to add one more, just for good measure. What else do we need? Maybe a bit more speed. We need a life and a hab. Maybe a couple of extra habs for defense. And then... so it has concussion missiles and Maxus blasters. And once we get iron weapons, we'll want to put them on these. We'll just... this is our disabler ship, which will go in and up a little closer and disable the other ships with iron weapons. We don't have them yet, but we will. Do we need to add an energy collector? Yeah, we do. So now we are at max size. They don't have a terrible amount of firepower. Maybe we should take... look here, these have 17 damage and 6. So I think I'm gonna take up a couple of these and add a couple of these if I can fit it. I will just pick up one piece of armor. Hopefully they will survive. So again, not the best firepower, but I think this is the best we can do with the size that we have right now. So now we have some cruisers we can build. Oh, cancel that. Manual upgrade on these guys. So what do we need on this guy? I think we are actually pretty good as it is. Oh, we want to buff the fuel capacity a bit. But besides that, I don't really... Let's get the speed up again. I don't really want to add too much more to this. Maybe some extra hab modules to make sure we don't get boarded. But I don't want to go to the max just to do it. So let's just stay at 329. And let's make... Oh, once again. I'm not sure if I want to add anything to these either. They have quite a nice range, and I think they have all they need. At least until we get countermeasures. So we'll just leave them as is. And probably the same... Oh, let's just move that revision. And... how are these guys? I think I'm gonna add one extra plant of each type just to make them a bit faster. And we'll need to add some life and hab. This will just make them a bit faster at building and repairing ships. So I think this is good. Maybe add 1 or 2 more engines. Yeah, 15 is a nice cruise speed for construction ships, so let's save that. So I guess that's it, and we have hit that wrapping up point. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.